Another day, another story, Al-Quran and Sciences. Science in the Quran. The meeting of two seas whose waters do not meet. According to scientists, this phenomenon occurs because seawater from the Atlantic Ocean, European continent, and from the Mediterranean Sea, African continent has different characteristics, judging from water temperature, salt content, and density. These two unmixed seas are located in the Strait of Gibraltar, precisely between Morocco and Spain. The phenomenon of meeting these two seas has been explained by the Quran 14 centuries ago in chapter Ar-Rahmaan verses 19 and 20. 19. Allah let two seas flow which then the two met. 20. Between the two there is a limit that each does not exceed. Fire on the seabed. Russian geologist Anatol Sabagovich and Yuri Bogdanov, a scientist from the USA, discovered the phenomenon of fires on the seabed. They examined the Earth's crust and its faults on the seafloor off the coast of Miami. They then found molten lava flowing accompanied by volcanic ash whose temperature reached 231 degrees Celsius, 447.8 degrees Fahrenheit. This scientific fact is mentioned in the Quran chapter At-Tuur verse 6. And the sea whose land has fire. River at the bottom of the sea. French scientist Jacques-Yves Cousteau discovered the phenomenon of rivers on the seabed. Experts call this phenomenon the hydrogen sulfide layer, since the water flowing in this seabed river has a freshwater taste. In addition, this seabed river is overgrown with leaves and trees. The Quran explains this phenomenon in chapter Al-Furqaan verse 53. And it was Allah who let the two seas flow, side by side. This one is fresh and the other is salty again bitter. And Allah made between two walls and a barrier that stood in the way. Creation of the universe. Big Bang Theory, which is the theory of the formation of the universe, which states that at first the universe was a whole, then there was a Big Bang that produced fragments and expanded. This Big Bang Theory is the most recognized theory of Earth creation in the modern era. The Big Bang Theory is inevitable. This was explained by Allah in the Quran 1400 years ago, in chapter Al-Anbiyaa verse 30. And do the people not know that heaven and earth are equally united, then we are separated among them. And out of the water we bring all things to life. So why don't they have faith? Solar system distribution lines. The solar system is part of the vast universe. The Earth we are stepping on is just one of the planets in the solar system. In addition to the Sun, all planets and satellites in the Sun's gravitational system move according to established distribution paths. This is explained in the Quran chapter Al-Anbiyaa verse 33. And it is Allah who has created day and night, sun and moon. Each of the two circulates in its line of circulation. Rainwater formation. Long before scientists put forward the theory of the formation of rainwater, in the Quran it is described about this natural event that we often see in chapter Ar-Rahmaan verses 48 and 49. 48. Allah, it is He who sends the wind, and the wind moves the clouds, and Allah spreads them in the heavens according to His will, and makes them clump. And ye saw the rain coming out of the crevices, and when it rained upon His servants which He wanted, suddenly they were glad. 49. And behold, before the rain fell on them, they surrendered. Human fingerprints. Before it was invented in the late 19th century, the majority of people thought fingerprints were just curves on fingers without meaning. In fact, human fingerprints are made differently as their identification. Even those born identical twins have different fingerprint patterns. Research conducted by Sir Francis Galt finally made fingerprints a method of scientific identification in 1880. The perfection of the human finger is described in the Quran, which deals with the reconstruction of the human finger. In chapter Al-Qiyamah verses 3 to 5. 3. Does man think that we will not collect back his bones? 4. That's not the case. In fact, we have the power to set his fingers perfectly. 5. Even men will sin constantly. There are still many facts and knowledge that we rarely even know have been registered and explained in the Quran. There is always new knowledge to be drawn from it, the Quran. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and share.